Nina, 99 say left balloons. It's exactly 12:20, and with great sadness, I bring you, after 3 years of exposing Morrissey and the Smiths, listening to different bootlegs, various tracks, the last Smith attack ever. These are the 3 best Smith songs and the 3 best Morrissey songs. You know, I think back to my first semester here. I did a 4-hour show with Kelly. We only played about 2 or 3 songs per night. I started off with no music. First Smith song I ever played was How Soon Is Now. And then I ended that semester with a salute to the Smiths, one show dedicated to Smith songs. That was on a Friday night. Then next semester with Wedge, one night we played the whole Kill Uncle album straight and the whole Our Frank single straight. I did one night a salute to the Smiths during the show. Then came a special section just called Smith Attack. Then came my AM Chef show, of course, where I played the Smiths during lunch. And I did one more Smith tribute show. That was right after the release of Kill Uncle. Since then, I've played so many tracks, so many killer bootlegs. Some songs I have bottled up to the last show, which is tonight. Because next week we won't have time for any music. It'll be 3 hours of saluting our great show. But now, my friends at Manhattan College, it is with great honor and sadness that I, Bob Stei, bring you the last Smith attack. Remember again tonight, these are the 3 best Smith songs and the 3 best Morrissey songs. This is a Smith attack it took 3 years to create. Without any interruption, let's bring on my final Smith attack ever, here on beautiful WRCM.
Kill, look at the time. It's time for a Smith attack with Bob Stei.
In March of 1991, Bob Stei founded the Smith Attack. This is a chance for the WRCM audience to hear many in a row of their favorite Smith tracks. And then Morrissey's solo career took off, and Bob added Morrissey's solo work to the Smith Attack. And then here came the bootlegs, many unauthorized tracks, unreleased tracks, and concert bootlegs. It's a Smith attack. It's Morrissey Madness. And Morrissey Madness can only be heard on the Bob Stei Show here at AM 850 WRCM. Now stand by for Morrissey. Let's open up the vault and see what today's theme is. What is it?
Morrissey!
Well, you're very kind. Thank you.
The last Smith attack ever. I will give you the 3 best Smith and Morrissey songs. This is coming in at number 3. The album, The Queen is Dead. Side B. However, this version is heard on one of my
killer bootleg.
Coming in at number 3 on the Smiths' best 3 songs, live off bootleg, There's a Light That Never Goes Out.
Could I please ask the journalists to stop throwing things?
What a great bootleg there. Number 3. What a great song, musically and lyrically. As off The Queen is Dead, There's a Light That Never Goes Out. That reminds me a lot of being a senior and a junior in high school. God, if things change. It's 12:28. I'm Bob Stei. You're in the middle of the last Smith attack ever that I ever do. I've done this for 3 years. I loved every second of it. So tonight, I count down the top 3. At number 3 off bootleg, There's a Light That Never Goes Out. This next song, my second favorite Smith song. You got to go back to
The Smiths, 1986.
Whenever things went wrong in my life and got better, Whenever I think back on my bad start at Manhattan College, think back of a year I was in private school, and I look around now of all the new developments in my life, you can't stop but want to go back to your own motivations. This song is the feel-good song. This song at number 2, the album Louder Than Bombs. Side 2, the song is Rubber Ring.
You do not want to believe. You are sleeping.
Rubber Ring, one of my all-time favorite songs. This is the last Smith attack ever on WRCM. But only one song can be number 1. I think you know what it's going to be.
The Smiths.
The Smiths.
1984.
Was there any doubt what a great song it is? It's been ripped off. It's been sampled. Janine said it's even been in the Canadian beer commercial. It's a question. The best Smith song of all time. How soon is now? We'll be back with the top 3 Morrissey songs of all time. But right now, the number 1 Smith song. Number 1 of the Smith attack, How Soon Is Now. What a terrific tune. Brings back all sorts of good and bad memories. Well, that's the best of the Smith here in the last Smith attack ever. Now, Morrissey took a solo career off in 1987, had some pitfalls at the beginning, but ever since Kill Uncle came out, there was no question that Morrissey was off to great and incredible things. It's now time for the top 3 Morrissey songs of all time. And I'll give you a hint, the first 2 are rather quick. You ready? It's a B-side of Every Day's Like Sunday. But this version is heard on one of my
Killer bootleg.
Sister, I'm a Poet. At number 3. At number 3 on the all-time best Morrissey songs ever, a great killer bootleg of Sister, I'm a Poet. You know, it's so hard to choose this 3. There's so many incredible Smith and Morrissey songs I could have chose from, but I narrowed it down to a select 3. Number 2, the runner-up. I played this so many times, so many bootlegs, so many regular versions. It's a great song. From his first album, Viva Hate. His first track, Morrissey's first solo song coming in at number 2. But we're not listening to it on Viva Hate. I got another one of my
Killer bootleg.
The funky, the incredible Alsatian Cousin. The number 1 song's coming up. 12:45 on AM 850. Morrissey.
It's time for Smith Attack with Bob Scott.
At number 2 on the all-time great Morrissey songs, a bootleg of Alsatian Cousin, I have held this one for the very last Smith Attack. My favorite Morrissey song of all time. The album, Kill Uncle. The track number 7. The year.
Morrissey. 1991.
This goes out to all the ex-Mrs. Steis. It's Driving Your Girlfriend Home at number 1. Enjoy.
Shaking hands, good night so politely.
And that's the final Smith Attack ever on WRCM AM 850. Driving Your Girlfriend Home off Kill Uncle, number 1. That's my time for tonight. Next week at 10:30 p.m., the last time you'll hear my loud voice on RCM, 3-hour special. Come join us, why won't you? I'm out of here. Janika Tanik and I'll be right back next week with, of course, the last Bob Stei show ever. The last Smith attack. Where's the time gone? It's 12:51. I'm Stei on AM 850 RCM. Oh, and read the quadrangle this week. The last quadrangle's coming out, my last article ever, my last Will and Testament ever. Everything is winding down. So you listen to WRCM AM 850 all week, the last week of the semester. And Sunday, May 9, 1993, not only the last broadcast this semester, the last Stei show ever, I shut everything down forever. This Sunday, be there, my friend. It's going to be a wild. As for me, Bob Stei, what can I tell you? I'm looking forward to next week's show. I'll miss all of you. And we'll see Janine back next week. For Ed Berg and Janika Tanik, I'm Bob Stei. Take the high road and the low road. Stop by between and see me. That's my catchphrase. Join us next week for the last Bob Stei show ever. And all I can say until next week at 10:30 p.m. is one notion. Goodbye.